Hey everyone, it's me, Jen, and I'm nothing if not intense. Sorry about that. I started this and then had to take care of the dog. Took him for a walk. It's snowing. I should have had gloves on. It's freezing, so I apologize. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I hope you can hear me. I'm not able to see this on my other device yet, so I don't know what's going on. Hope everybody's doing good. And honestly, I don't want this is not going to be a 3.5, 4-hour live stream for sure. I want to definitely limit it because I have other things that I need to do, and I'm sure you guys do too. You have things that you need to do also, or want to do. So, I wish I could get this up so I can see the chat and all that good stuff. Anyway, there's just a few things that I want to talk about and hit on tonight. Not a ton. Just a few things that I kind of want to clear up and then go enjoy the rest of my weekend. I don't know why I'm not finding my live anywhere. Guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I found it. I don't know why I'm not finding my live anywhere. Okay. Oh, I hate saying I apologize for that too. Give me a minute. My iPad is being a little stinker lately. Okay, I think I got that working. All right, where to begin? Oh, first of all, I just want to give a little shout out to Truth Bomb. He did a video today about the ungodly amount of live streaming that was going on yesterday for a total of about 11 hours, and I know that I was like 3.5 of that, so, well, it was probably more than 11, but he did a video about his thoughts about these live streams, and it gave me a different perspective on it. I had some different thoughts on it, so I thought it was really good to hear his thoughts, and I appreciate that. Oh, 5x5's here. Shay, Kip, hey Kip, IK, Shady J. Shady J's in the house. Farmers for Truth. Hey buddy, how you doing? Sharon K. Maroon 5. Yes, I've seen the video. Maroon 5. Anytime Maroon 5 is in the house, you're going to get asked about the Maroon 5 video. So, hey Mo, being real. Marie D, what's up? Missed you. Geez, it's been so long. Like how many hours? I don't know. I don't even know what day it is at this point. And I apologize. My allergies are really bad right now. But now it's getting cold, so I don't know if I'm getting a cold or if it's just my allergies, but I'm kind of snoozely, so I apologize. Jeremiah Johnson is talking about a video of Jake Morphonius, I believe. Sharing that. Okay, so I don't want to take up too much of your time, so we're going to just try to jump right in here. And I apologize for having to do this, but we are going to listen to a little portion of Secret Safe with You live stream last night, just so you can hear from him, his explanation, and it's not me and my words that you're hearing. It's from him about this NI account and 1005 Live. So I've tried to, I mean, he says he's going to explain it, and then he goes off track. So I will try to make it play so it's not too much for us. But this is from last night. It was Secret Safe with You live stream. And I might need to have the volume up.
Hey, look. The deal is, I don't care how sick and twisted and vile your behavior is, how much of a foul mouth, trash talker you can be. Dude, ain't nobody more sick and twisted than me, man. So I hear you running that mouth, and I'm like, okay,
whatever.
Shit, dude. You got me wrong if you think that does a damn thing to me. But anyway, been around that a long time. Anyway, I hope you have fun. I'm having fun. So let's move on.
How's the volume? Too loud? Too not loud enough?
Ready for this, Nene? This is gonna be something else.
Okay, he's talking to me.
Look at this. Look at that. I don't know where to put this damn thing. It don't matter, does it? Look. Looky. You got 100% proof.
Sorry.
That NI is 10.
He gets so loud. I can't.
There goes that 100% proof thing again. Man, I mean, we've been hearing it for months regarding one person, one thing,
Sorry.
one allegation. I can prove it.
Like, he's...
Quit using the proof thing.
He's tripping.
The bold claim that backs up your intentions and efforts and everybody around you's intentions and efforts to go attack the ever-living shit out of somebody.
Okay, number one, I have a problem with intentions and efforts and attacking. That's uncalled for. None of that shit's going on from my end anyway. So that's just inflammatory bullshit, filler bullshit. So I will try to get you to where we need to be so that he actually explains or tries to explain about this NI account.
I'm talking to you, Mike. You know what kind of real world accountability would exist. Carrot. Like carrot. It's cool, man. No big deal.
Sorry, you guys.
Been there, done that. It all happens. It's cool, man. Heard the mouth runners, dealt with them. It's all cool, man. It's all cool. All right, so Nene, sorry I left you hanging on this NI deal. Yeah, this is an account I opened. This is my first YouTube account I ever had right here in 2012. Opened it up. Used to upload my kids' sporting events on it so they could then watch it later. Had a handful of family members subscribe to it so they could also watch from afar. And this was my YouTube account. And so kind of quit using it for that. Or at least wasn't for a while. And then I started getting blocked over on Truth Bomb's channel. Got blocked by hell. Yeah. I was accused of blocking them. No, that wasn't the case. But anyway, we don't need to deal with facts anymore, do we? Because this is just an opinion community. It's not a research community where facts and evidence matter. It's an opinion community. So the opinion that they had was that I blocked them when in fact, oh, we don't want to talk about facts. Sorry, I'll end that sentence there. Yeah, got blocked around here and there. Oh, got blocked over there on Truth in You. Yeah. So I said, well, I'm going to keep up with what's going on and, some of the things that are being said and then denied later, I guess I'll have to view through another lens. Kind of like Truth Bomb did on Alan Dion is Correct live stream day before yesterday, I believe. And you used a sock account by the name of DJ. Went over there so that he could comment because he couldn't know the truth. Okay? Now that guy belongs in the group, if I'm not mistaken. So, that comment truth in you, why would you do such a thing?
I'm sorry, you guys. It's really hard to get to the place where he actually tries to explain himself. Okay, so far, he's said this was the first YouTube account he's ever opened. He's had it since 2012. He used it to upload sporting events for his kids. He didn't use it. He stopped using it for that and started using it once he started getting blocked by people. And he named some people. So that's where we're at, and I'll try to get to the part where he explains the rest, but it's really hard to get there. Let's just move up a little bit. No, I don't know.
Yeah. So I said, well, I'm going to keep up with what's going on and, some of the things that are being said and then denied later, I guess I'll have to view through another lens. Kind of like Truth Bomb did on Alan Dion is Correct live stream day before yesterday, I believe. Truth and you used a sock account by the name of DJ. Went over there and pretty much mocked what they were doing. The whole uppercase, lower thing. Did that too.
Damn it.
If you want me to put together sock accounts with their personal information in it, I'll do it as long as I can be in the group. You know what I mean? Where do I sign up? Come on. So yeah, what was NI used for? NI was used.
Turber, don't start trying to turn this shit around already. I'm not going to put up with that shit.
Dude, if you ain't laughing yet, that's the problem.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, I know you guys all can laugh among each other over there.
Jesus. This is difficult.
If this deal don't start turning into laughter, it's just dead. I mean, it's really dead already, but whatever. I mean, people can go research and stuff independently and in small groups where they get along or whatever. But that notion that group over there that's full of all kind of hate, rhetoric, childish crap, making fun of it, pointing out people's erratic behavior, false claims to prove, all this shit. I mean, I guess I'm just over the top offensive. Oh well. Wasn't this all about freedom of speech when y'all ran off to talk about the love dolls and stuff together?
Get to the point, dude.
So yeah, NI went out into a couple of the chats that Secrets was blocked in and couldn't comment in, and made some comments, contributions, made some points, objected to some claims. Didn't run around and dox anybody or anything like that or attack women. Damn sure didn't do that. I think there was 2 occasions where NI actually went over to a popular hangout where,
Okay, so just to recap, first account, blah, blah, blah. He started using it when he started being blocked. He used it in a couple of chats that he was blocked in, and I highly doubt that Turber had him blocked. I never had him blocked. I don't know who had him blocked, but it's his story. So that was the story of this NI account. That was it. That was the story. And, he said that he made comments and made objections, and, he could do that under this account as NI. Okay. Well, he was not making any comments or contributions under that name within that account, within any chats or in any comment sections. Now, there are comments, and this account was in chats. Who it was, I don't know. I mean, it was either him or 10, I would imagine. But if you call, oh crap, where's my pictures? I've got some screenshots. I don't know where they went, though. Oh, shoot, I must have closed that out. I apologize. Okay, I'll get there. I'm tired, you guys. I apologize. And I know Turber's chomping at the bit, so I'm just going to address this right now and get it out of the way. If I did say that he deleted something on one of his live stream chats, I do apologize. At one point, I thought there was something missing, but there wasn't. So I do apologize, Mike, for that. As far as I know, nothing was deleted. So I do apologize for saying that. I should not have said that. As for the gaslighting comment, that's the way I feel, and I'm not going to apologize for that because that's what has happened on more than one occasion. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I mean, it is what it is. You do what you do. So, all right. We've addressed Mr. Turber. So, let's look at NI's comments and his contributions under the anonymity of being NI. You know, making objections to things and, you know, being able to say what he needed to say in that, you know, being under that account. So this is a comment on one of my old videos. And before I screenshotted it, the time that I looked at it before, and I was still under 10.05 live, under 10.05 live. So that's what stuck out to me. I'm like, why is there an NI? I'm like responding to NI, but I'm responding to 10.05 live. So that's what got me, you know, I saw that a couple times here and there, didn't think too much about it at first. And one day I was like, that is weird. And I remembered that live stream that I was in, that NI was in, and I felt like people were confusing us. So then things kind of started clicking, and I just started looking into it. But so this is one of my videos. I can't remember exactly which one. It was maybe Come ATL With Me, whatever. But NI, golden, like, yeah, good video. And I was like, oh, thanks. Okay. All right. That's really objecting to all the crisis stuff and rubber dummies and yellow wheelbarrows and all the rhetoric that comes out of his mouth constantly. So that's just one example. Because, you know, he's copping to this. This is another comment under one of my videos. Oops. And it was a year ago. And I wonder what old Paddock did for nearly an hour while waiting on his audience to arrive for his killing of himself. Looks like he stayed close to the window. Looks like he kept his gloves on. I'm not doing too good tonight. Sorry. Looks like he kept the tissues in his ear, blah, 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 blah. Okay. No objections there. No stating of facts, anything like that. So I respond back, I wonder why his gloves never made it into evidence. Do you? And then I also said, oh yeah, and the tissue, what a joke. Because they must have said something else. I don't know. Maybe not. But I was like, maybe you think that would be adequate ear protection, but no way. He planned everything so well, but forgot his earplugs. So again, before I screened, because the day that I really realized this, I didn't screenshot, but it was NI, and I was responding to 10:05 Live, that account. And then here is one where before Daryl changed the account back, in one of Mike Turber's live streams, 10:05 Live, but it was NI, 10:05 Live says, well, seems like a friendly group of investigators, and many don't like the host. Cool club. And then Truth Seeker responds, at NI, we love the host. We just keep him on his toes because he tends to push whatever will help the victim lawsuit and not necessarily what is right. And Mike, I didn't pick this for any particular reason other than it showed how the account looked as 10:05 Live with his statement, and then how Truth Seeker responded back to at NI, which is obviously responding back to that comment. So that's the only reason why I chose that. No other reason there. So I don't think that gels with what Secret just told us about why he had this account and what he was doing with it. And, you know, really, I could give a shit less. I mean, I think it's 10:05 Live. It was 10:05 Live account. It just switched back and forth between NI and 10:05 Live, depending on what he wanted to do and what he wanted to use it for. But then Secret Safe with You comes out and admits, oh yeah, that's my account. And then we'll hear some more admissions 5 more hours into his live stream. So this shit is just off the charts wackadoo. Okay, well, I appreciate that, Mike. 5x5 is in the chat. Well, and he said, I thought that was Daryl, and I thought Daryl was lying to me when I asked him. It is okay, Nene, I'm cool with anything factual. And Danny Diesel said NI was in a year ago. And obviously he was using this a year ago. I mean, oh, really? NI? Seriously? Seriously? This is just, mods, just deal with that. I mean, whatever. Let them continue to hang themselves, I guess. Let them continue to hang themselves. This is just ridiculous. They don't quit. They don't quit. So anyway, Secret Safe with You all of a sudden comes out, oh, yep, that was me. That's me. That's my account. Okay, buddy. Okay. So he's live streaming. And I think because I did listen to a little bit of the beginning, and then I was like, I got better things to do. So I went about my way. But I think that he was actually talking about some other people that, their live streams 3.5, 4 hours. I've never had an 8-hour live stream, I can tell you that. So anyway, so fast forward about 4 hours from where we were just at.
expansion of the word is nothing new.
And we do want to see chat for this.
Just more internet fun. I guess the best way to put it.
Sorry about the volume. I never know what to do because, So, yeah. So you see Scott Leoski post, Nene is live, because I went live. I hope you can hear me all right. And what transpires next for me is very telling. Very telling. And I guess I really don't need the... So, at 5 hours and 24 minutes and 46 seconds into this live stream, Leoski announces that I'm live. And within 7 minutes of this over 5 hour live stream now, UK Hunter shows up. 3 minutes later, Mr. Burgundy shows up. What a coinky-dink. This guy has been live streaming for over 5 hours. And within minutes, within 7 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, boom. All of a sudden, UK Hunter and Mr. Burgundy show up. I found that quite interesting. So there's a lot of, well, there's just a lot of dead air here for a little bit because they're probably scrambling, trying to figure out what to do. And that's just speculating, my opinion. I don't know what they're doing. But it tells a little tale here. So they're like, are you awake? What's going on, dude? Okay, I'm going to fast forward a little bit because I'm going to just listen to dead air. Okay, so they're rousing him up. Okay, so the chat starts getting quite interesting.
The answer to that is the screenshot you have on the left. On the right. Down the right was
CL is Nene. I know he's NI. I know he's NI. So they're listening to my live right now.
Forward.
And CL is just, 100%. He's NI, beating the drum. Now she says, now it's 10 that said you were NI. I don't know where she came up with that. Turn it up. Oh my God, he's not fucking lying. What the fuck? Like, really? And then boom, all of a sudden, right here, UK Hunter shows up, or Hunter UK, whatever he goes by now. Wow, I don't ever see him. I don't ever see him. And for him to come in at 5.5 hours on a live stream? Huh. What are the odds? What are the odds?
Oh no.
So Secret's kind of, doing his thing. They are listening to my live stream right now.
Nobody. I'm telling you the truth. If you can't handle it, then I guess it's a bad day in the neighborhood there. Two-thirds. 2 cards accept. 2 cards fine. Whatever.
Was that somebody getting a text? Could be. It's just a lot of just noises and things like that going on for a while. But if we jump a few minutes ahead, then all of a sudden, guess who shows up? Mr. Burgundy. Well, how do you do? How do you do?
Back we'd have channel wars a whole lot sooner. I could have just fucking started burning this place down months ago.
Mr. Burgundy shows up at 5:39:30. She has you dead to rights, bro. What is going on? And I think he means actually, I have Daryl dead to rights.
Because what she's heard is understand it. It's not anybody. No, you don't get it. It's not about caring about anybody. It's about caring about a bunch of people who claim they have proof and they don't.
Is he moving the goalposts?
She's turning this into me covering for
Yeah, because that's what I firmly believe. He was covering for Daryl. NI is proving NI was 10:05 though. Per Burgundy.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Oh, another text.
It's a cover up, man. It's a cover up. It's always a cover up. Yeah, I said it, okay? The dude, must be overdoing the DHC if he's seeing Mike Turber and body cams 5 times.
And that was a comment in somebody's live stream about Danny Diesel. So he's fessing up to making that comment. Sorry for the dead airspace, but there's just, I don't know when he's going to start again. But
Wow.
CL looks like she's getting a little amped up in the chat. Apparently they didn't plan on me going live last night at like 2 o'clock in the morning. She isn't proving it because it's Secret Safe with You is NI. What a joke. Come on, she knew for months. I'm going to let this play out for a little bit and let my dog in. Sorry.
Nobody's even here for the explanation. When I did explain, it went right over their head. Same old shit in this damn community. Spell out something once, go ready to spell it out again.
I just really enjoyed it when he said, I did explain it. It just went right over their heads. Right over their heads. Like we're stupid idiots. I'm glancing at some of the comments right now. Oh, thank you, you guys. Now UK's like, bro, you there? Secret safe with you? Are you there?
Wow, man. This woman has lost her damn mind, man. Call Diana X a bitch.
I did call
Man,
Diana X
this
a B,
woman here
for sure.
has lost her damn mind.
See Mr. Burgundy's comment right after UK's. Look, I don't give two shits about all this damn mess, but what she just showed is damn hard to deny.
Wow.
But seems to me if he didn't give two shits, he wouldn't be in this chat right now. So he must have gave a crap about what was going on.
Get the fuck out and go learn.
Yeah.
Calling people fucking names. You call the names all you want, but now you're gonna sit there and call Diana X name? Yeah. We know who the fucking batshit crazy one is now.
Yep, that would be me. I call him like I see him.
They aren't threats, dude.
He meant to say threads. And you see CL10 happened to comment to NI. No, that's not what it's about. But she claims to know all about this account. And then she's like, oh my God, so what? He responded to 10? Oh my God, so what? No, that is not what we're saying. That's not what they're saying.
Yeah, it's the same comment with different names because, Bertie, you weren't here earlier.
Yeah, listen to this. Listen.
That account is my original YouTube account. I had it since 2012. So I started a YouTube account in the state that county. Big supporting that. Anyway, so I started getting blocked, so I just started using NI here. And it was also handy because you go and actually speak your mind without getting attacked. And tell people, hey, maybe those aren't crisis actors and shit like that they needed to hear but couldn't accept. So anyway.
He is lying. So
then it played its course, whatever. It was fucking useless. Pain in the ass. So Ken shuts down his channel. Then I'm over there, I'm truthing you, and I get blocked right away. So I think, okay, I'll fuck with him. I'll make it 10:05 live. I'll go in here and fuck with these people on truthing you. And I never did it. Started to do it. Just changed the name. Every comment is 10:05 live. But it was initially it was the plan I was going to fuck with. And I said, I ain't got time for that. Stupid. So then a while ago, I changed it back to NI. But told Nene all this, and everybody all this on the live time because she's been convinced that NI is 10 because the whole time she's been subscribed to NI and
Now, let's back up for a minute. Before he says that he changed the name to 1005 Live, CL is in the comments saying he admitted he changed the name to 1005 to 10. No, he didn't. Never once in this live stream before, right now, did he ever mention changing the name of that channel. So when he was saying that, that's complete bullshit. When CL was typing that in chat, that's complete bullshit. Did you hear him say, well, I explained it all to Nene and everybody in this live chat? No, you didn't. So, flat out lies. Flat out lying right there. And CL is confused. She doesn't know what the hell's going on. She's confused. But she keeps typing and then she gets on the live.
Because I guess he didn't like NI's opinions on things. So anyway, now he's convinced that I've made this NI account to cover for 10. So you give him the truth and make a conspiracy out of it. The way it works.
Sorry, need to pause it again because we got to look at this. So CL is confused. I'm over on my live stream doing my thing. I have no clue what's going on in this live stream. I didn't know he was still live. So CL, Mr. B, he explained it. He admitted changing his name to 10. No, he didn't. Because everybody's like, I must have missed something. I missed that. And so here's Mr. Burgundy. About 10 minutes after he first comes into this chat, 10 minutes, he doesn't say boo. Oh, so you renamed it 1005 Live. Oh, okay. And CL, he admits changing name. She was subbed to him. CL, again, another flat out, bald-faced lie. Because if that was really his channel, he would know that I was never subbed to that channel. So why she's saying this stuff, I have no clue. I never even went and looked at that channel, honestly. I'm like, what in the hell are you even saying? So, for whatever reason, this was this was the story that they put together within that 10-minute time frame. Oh my gosh. It's so pathetic. It's almost funny, almost. But CL, I never said your name once. I never brought you into any of this. I never even said Secret Safe with you name. Nothing. This was, I believe, NI is Daryl James. But you guys insert yourself into this, and now here we are. And now you are just lying your asses off. Flat out, no other explanation. You're just lying. Lying to cover your asses. And you're not doing a very good job of it. So we're gonna look at a little bit more of this, and then we're gonna be done with this nonsense.
Yes, exactly. That's right, Marty. Renamed it, never used it.
You see, Berg. Oh, okay. I'm with you now. Yeah. I'm sure you are, Berg. Thanks, bud. And believe me, this is not a coincidence. This is not a coincidence that Mr. Burgundy shows up out of the blue. It's not a coincidence that Hunter UK shows up out of the blue. Not a coincidence.
Let's take my step.
CL, I do. I dislike being wrong, but I don't hate being wrong. And when I am wrong, I admit that I'm wrong. But I'm not wrong about this. Just FYI. Oh, and Mr. Burgundy. Luckily, I still have 1005 as a sub channel. Oh, I mean 1005 live, I meant.
Welcome.
Oh, and here
Thank
comes
you.
CL on his
this
live.
is totally hilarious, really. I don't know.
Right myself.
Okay, so I'm not going to listen to her right now. I'm going to turn her down because
Oh my God.
this is what happened. I've known he's been NI for quite some time, for months. Okay, he was NI. What she did, he was making comments, and apparently, just not going along with what their side, I guess, as they're calling it, was saying. So apparently, she subbed to him. Well, he's been blocked on as secret safe with you, or feels that he can't comment because he gets blocked, same as me. So he went in and he changed it to 10 and said, I'm going to comment under 10. And this was a few weeks back, and I remember that. And he never used it. He's like, I'm not going to use it. Well, then we could see in one of the groups, community chat, that Nene had said, I have 100% proof NI is 10. We laughed. I'm just like, oh my gosh, now they think you're 10. You should probably change it back. That could cause some problems.
Oh, gee, you think?
So I happened to see, I happened to go to NI and look at his channel. He had 7 subs, and I said, oh. So I said, I know how she knows or thinks she knows that 10. She has this idea that she's 100% correct on 10. That NI's 10 because she's subbed to you. You have 7 subs. So.
And once again, that is a flat out fucking lie, CL. I never had a problem with you before. I've never had a problem with you. Now I have a problem with you because you are in this live lying through your teeth, and I don't appreciate it. And you just seem to cause more and more problems for yourself. So the next time you're whining about something, I'm sorry, I don't have any sympathy for you because obviously I know that you're bald-faced lying about me and looking. I've never subbed to that. I've never even looked at that channel. I wasn't subbed to that channel. Why in the F would I be subbed to some channel with no content? I wasn't subbed. And like I said, if it was actually his channel, he would have known that I wasn't subbed to that channel. So why they took this avenue, I don't know, because it's just off the wall, like off the wall. Maybe they've drank too much Crown Royal. They didn't read the text right. I don't know. But what I will tell you with 100% certainty is she's lying her face off right now, and it pisses me off. We will continue. And Burgundy is pissing me off in the chat. Oh, okay, buddy. Yeah, now I understand. And oh, this channel and that channel, that's all bullshit too. So thanks, Berg, because, I've heard things, and I always have liked you. No matter what, I always liked you. Like, I've never had a problem with you. But I realize the backdoor bullshit that you're pulling. And I know who you're pulling it with. So you're the Messy Boots twins now, in my mind. That's so not cool. And so just, do you know how that looks to people and what your credibility is shit? Your credibility is shit now. It blows my mind. I don't understand what the agenda is to cover this shit up over the truth. You're taking your agenda and you're putting it above the truth. I don't understand it. My brain does not work like that. And I'm glad it doesn't work like that. Other than it pisses me off that I don't understand things like this. So that's my little rant there. But we'll go a little bit more because honestly, they've showed who they are, what they're about, and what they're doing. In my mind, this is like boom, 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 boom. Lie our faces off. Pull this bullshit to cover this guy. Have somebody else come in, that thinks they have some pull in this community and respect, when I'm sad to say I'm pretty sure that has dwindled big time. Or if it hasn't, it fucking should right now. Because the shit you pulled last night, Mr. Burgundy, I'm talking to you, is reprehensible. Reprehensible. Just disgusting. You are covering for that drunk secret safe with you. That's what you've been reduced to. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway, we'll go a little bit more, but I can't handle much more of this shit.
So she saw you change your name. She saw you go from NI to 10. And I said, I said, you should probably just go back to NI, which he did. Goes back to NI. And of course, then now she's saying, well, here, here's the proof. He went back to NI. And it's easily to prove, because all you have to do, Secret Safe with you, is show your emails from NI, from YouTube.
How many times have people commented on the misogynist, but now all of a sudden, because you're commenting on the misogynist, talking about one person's DNA on 2 separate misogynists in a hotel room, now you're a sick weirdo. So, okay, you want to be wacko, you just keep rolling.
This is just ridiculous.
There's been some people make some really lewd comments regarding those damn massages, and they didn't call them massages.
It just it gets to me.
Deflect.
Gets to me how all these people can, just cuss up a storm, call people names, and I go out and I have a few cocktails and a drinks, and it is plastered everywhere that, I'm drunk, I'm this, I'm that. And I wasn't really drunk. Yeah, I would.
I probably shouldn't even go there, but guess what? I might as well. I'm getting the shit out of my system. So what CL is referring to is their drunken live stream a while back. What a shit show. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. My opinion is my opinion, but it isn't an opinion. It's a fact. Fuck you. You weren't there, so fuck you. Your opinion doesn't mean shit. Fuck you. And she's saying she wasn't drunk. Wow, I'd hate to see her drunk. And Secrets was like off the charts. The other girl, literally, you could hear her throwing up in the background. These people went on a live stream. Obliterated. It didn't help their credibility at all. So I'm not sure why she's even bringing that up, because if I were her, I would want to distance myself from that night as much as I could, because it was actually a turning point in the community, because even people that didn't agree and necessarily get along all that well was just like, wow, what is going on here? And then we somehow all got into another live somewhere else, and just everything kind of evolved, and everybody was just who they wanted to be or who they were, and everybody was okay with it. So actually, it was a catalyst for some really good stuff that started happening with a large part of the community. So I do thank Secret Safe with You and CL and whoever that other drunk girl was for giving us that. And I'm sure a lot of people that are on this live right now remember that night, because we were all there together and we were like, whoa, what did we just experience? And so it just kind of evolved from there. And I'm sure there was another point I wanted to make, but CL, well, she knew that she thinks that I knew that name changed back because I was subbed to that channel. No, I saw the whole, I'm responding to an NI comment, but it's 10:05 live. Now, when I go back after I dropped that in that chat that one day, the next day I go back and look at the same thing. Well, what do you know? It is back to NI. And I made the comment and people are responding back to NI versus it looks like 10:05 live made the comment and people are responding to NI. She wasn't getting it. She wasn't getting it because they didn't have enough time apparently to prep her, because they weren't planning on me going live. So, Burgundy talks about blowing my mind. I think I blew their mind. So, Burgundy, that really, really makes you look cheap, very cheap, and very just disrespectful. So, I lost what respect I had for you left. I lost it last night. So thank you, because I guess I don't have to worry about your opinion of me or my work or what I'm doing in this community, because your opinion at this point to me means nothing. If you are going to act like that and pull some shady bullshit like you did last night, I have no use for you. Zero. You can make your little comedic relief videos for the community. You can do whatever in the F you want. You can try to detract from this or steer it this way or steer it that way, whatever is going to be the best for you or whomever is running this shit show. Go for it, dude. Go for it. Don't get involved in anything that I'm doing. Don't need you to come in and play good cop, bad cop, none of that bullshit. Not going to fly with me. I mean, you can do it and you'll do it, I'm sure, because that's what you guys do and who you are. But just know it's not going to fly with me. It doesn't work with me, and I'm sure there's many other people out there that can clearly see what I'm seeing, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Not at all. So I don't think that there is a need to look at any more of this bullshit, because that's all it is. It's just drunken lie, cover your ass time. Cover your ass. CYA, cover your ass. So I think that was the main thing that I just really wanted to get off my chest of, like, when I started looking at that chat and the timing and how Berg came in and Hunter came in, I'm like, who am I? I'm like this little channel nobody, and swoop, here they come. Like, what in the is going on? So, I mean, well, maybe I'm not even gonna go there. It doesn't matter. That's not what I'm here for. It's not what I'm here for, but I'm just not going to put up with people's bullshit anymore. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to let these people behind the scenes playing their little fucking games, if I know they're doing it, they're going to get called out for it. Will it change anything? I don't know. I don't care. But it'll make me feel better knowing that I'm calling them out on it. I'm not behind the scenes doing anything to disrupt or cause harm in this community. There are a lot of people that work their asses off on this stuff, and it's a slap in the face. Survivor or no survivor, what they did last night was, I need to find a new word because I don't even know what to say. It's about as low as you can go. And that is what I see. That's from looking at the big picture. And like I said, the chat is just amazing how it's like Berg comes in and he's all like, dude, she's got you, and blah, blah, blah. And then, 10 minutes later, and you hear the text messages going off and the beeps and they're trying to get this story put together. Secret Safe with You is just gulping back the old Black Crown Royal or whatever shit he was drinking, and they're going for it. They are going for it. They've made this fucking piece of shit story up, and they're going for it, and they're sticking to it. So that's how that went down. I'm going to try to get to another screen where I can pull the chat up. So maybe somebody has some questions or something that we can do for a little bit, maybe 20 more minutes, half an hour, and then I am done. I'm like toast on this stuff for the rest of the weekend. I don't know, KL, if you have time, if you want to come in, or farmers, or Shady, I don't know, Pastor Mo, anybody. I mean, I would welcome anybody. Well, I don't know if I want to do that because I don't want to go that long. So maybe I should not do that. But, and the comment that Burgundy made, and I don't know if I highlighted that, but was like, oh, well, she 100% got duped or something to that effect. Thanks, Mr. Burgundy. Thank you. You. Oh, that is just despicable. Just despicable. Because, once again, if you don't think that he knows exactly what was going on and exactly the history of that channel, then you don't have your eyes open. Because he most certainly does. Okay. I'm trying to read some chat here. Okay, yes, Pastor Mo, I would love to have you on some night, and we'll get that figured out. Once you use it a little bit, it's not that hard. But the first few times you're like, oh my gosh, but it's pretty simple, and I know you could do it. So I would love to have you as a guest, or vice versa. Shady J pointed to it again. I'm not even gonna go there. Yeah, I always screw up his name for some reason, so I guess I probably shouldn't say it because I can't pronounce it right. Okay, I don't know why I can't get my chat up on my laptop, but I'm reading the tiny print on my iPad. So hopefully that came across okay. Like I said, I am super tired, but this shit is just so over the top, kind of in your face, like, we got this, we're running the show, and we're pretty much going to run over anybody we need to, intimidate, do whatever bullshit needs to be done to make things go the way they want them going. And I'm not going to put up with it. I refuse to put up with it. And the excuses and the stories coming out of CL and Secret Safe with You were just, they were so bad, it was almost funny. Almost funny. It was just clearly what not to do when you're trying to cover your ass. That was a lesson right there. Pastor Mo, hashtag don't care anymore. Woo woo. Truth Bomb, I really enjoyed your video today because you made me think about this in a different way too. So I appreciated that. I still was like, well, I still think this way, but you know how I am. But it did give me a different perspective on things. And either way, that account, this account was being used in a very nefarious, shitty way. Just no matter what was going on, there was some shady shit going on with that whole thing. So it could be, the group. There's a group. There's more than just Daryl. Obviously, for this guy to still have life in all this shit, he's got to have help, because he would have died on the vine if he wasn't being protected, covered for, and all this shit. So I don't understand that shit. Okay. TB, I'm not sure. What are you saying? Something about unsubscribe and block? They're saying unsubscribe to us and block us, or what? I don't understand. And if they are, don't care. I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. And I'm not sitting here telling you to unsubscribe and block anybody. Not by any means. That's up to you. That's your personal opinion and how you view things and how you view what you know about a person, whether you choose to still associate with them in any type of manner for whatever reason. That's on you. I have a pretty black and white, clear-cut thought pattern on those types of things. And I know, especially these days, a lot of people do not think that same way about those things. So I am not here to tell anybody to do anything. I am just here to say, look, right here in your face on a live stream, this is what is happening. That's all I'm saying. What you choose to do with this information is up to you. I personally would be happy to never have anything to do with any one of those people for the rest of my life. But that's my black and white. That's my extreme. I'm an extreme person in a lot of ways. I've always been like that. I have a hard time finding a balance, but it's okay, because it's either right or wrong in my mind. And I am definitely willing to give people another chance most of the time if I feel like they're being sincere and it was a mistake or whatever. But once I see a pattern of behaviors that continue, guess what? I'm cutting my losses. That was a lesson I learned the hard way. And that's a lesson that I will take with me to my grave because once you go through that, you don't soon forget it. So I can do those things. I can be like, I see this as a pattern. I don't want that in my life. I don't want that in my bubble. You're gone. You're fired. You know, if I had a gong, I'd be boom. You know, you're out of here. A lot of people seem to have a problem with cutting somebody off that they know is doing some shady shit. For whatever reason, they think they'll change or they justify it, blah, 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 blah. But if it's a pattern, it's a pattern. These people aren't going to change. So cut your losses. And that's just in like a general overall life situation type of thing I'm talking about, which obviously would apply to this too. But yeah, so it's not that hard. It's not that hard, but it's always that one or two or three a small minority of a group that really just works overtime to keep the little hamster wheel a-turning for everybody. You know, that is their job. So that's their job, to keep this shit going. And I can't sit here and say that I won't ever respond or anything to this stuff. I will do my best because I can let a lot of things go and roll. But I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm never going to respond to their bullshit again, because I wouldn't be being honest. Because honestly, last night when I went live at 2 o'clock in the morning, I was so pissed. I'm like, you are not going to sit here and pull this shit. That was the last thing I wanted to do. I wanted to get in bed. I wanted to have a good night's sleep. I wanted to be fresh in the morning, to have a good weekend. But no. They took me there. I got there, and I was not going to stop. And tonight I felt like I just had to tie up a few little loose ends, and then I can go on and enjoy the rest of my weekend. Because, again, this is not what I want to be doing. And I appreciate you guys being here with me, but it's like, I don't want you guys to have to be here thinking that there's going to be some great revelation or you're going to miss something if you're not, because it's probably not either one of those things. It just is what it is, and this is an outlet for me. And because, you know, when I try to have a convo with the dog, he doesn't get it. So sometimes there's things that I just have to put out in the air. Oh, one last thing I do want to share with you is last night on Secret's live stream, Daryl was in there as his Alan Dion is correct account. And he was commenting. And the whole Sheila Farrell thing, I will say this. F you, Sheila Farrell. Just wanted to put that out there. There may be a person in Indiana with that name, but it's not the person that's emailing me and Howie. It's not the person you see commenting. It's fake as shit. Another one of their little fucking games. So people are like, oh, I feel so bad for you, Sheila. I'm like, for Christ's sakes, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. All right, so let me screen share just briefly a couple of Daryl's comments that, to me, are just empty statements that he can throw out there, but nobody can ever verify. They are empty statements. Those statements are using room in a live chat. Those statements are using air for people reading them. I mean, they are worthless trash. It's worthless. Because what Daryl has done has completely obliterated most of his footprint over the past 18 months off of YouTube. So when he says in a live stream, and I commented on one of D. James's videos, nobody can go and verify that. But he can throw that out there to put a little bit more credence and credibility behind the shit that's coming out of Secret Safe with You's mouth. But it doesn't fly. It's an empty statement. He could write that all day long and nobody's going to be able to verify it. So what good does it do? It doesn't do anything for me, but some of these other people that might not have their eyes all the way open was like, oh, well, if he commented on D. James's video, it must be legit, right? You don't know if this cat has ever commented on anything other than what I've shown you and what you can go out there and find for yourself. Nobody else can tell you anything that account has commented on. But Daryl James seems to think that he can just put that statement out there and that's just fine. And I, quote unquote, and I commented on D. James last year. That's Secret's other account. Now you see the stupid fake allegations? Oh, well, shit. Shit, now I see them. Oh, well, I guess Nene is batshit crazy. She must be, because obviously this NI commented on D. James's account or on a video last year. So of course it's a fake allegation. Give me a break. Give me a break. These are the things that really bother me, if you can't tell. If you haven't noticed, really pisses me off. And there's one more, and I don't know where it went. Oh. Come on, computer. And his other, and this is just a small, itty-bitty little sampling of the bags of crap he was throwing out there. Secret is NI. Jen, can you at least admit that allegation on me you made is a total lie? Well, gee, Daryl James, no, I cannot, and I will not admit it because it is not a lie. So there you go, dude. How you like them apples, brah? Because no, it's not a lie. It's not a lie. It's not a total lie. Anybody can go out there and see it for themselves and figure this shit out, you dumbass. But again, you know, because he made that, and he made that other statement right before he did this, you know, and oh my gosh, you can see the little, this is what I do first, and then this is the next thing I do. And again, it just, oh, I completed the cycle, so I need to start it over again. I need to start this tactic, and then that's the next one, and that's the next one. It's quite boring after a while. It gets quite boring because you know what these fucksticks are going to do next. So at least they could change it up a little bit. I highly doubt they will because they never do. But man, it gets irritating and boring because it's like, okay, bring out the next one. Yep. Okay. All right, guys. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I appreciate it. I'm going to do my best to focus my energy in a more productive direction. I'm not going to promise anything, but I am certainly going to do my best because at this point, I tell you this, I've had a gutful and I'm done. I have had a gutful. Whoever, you know, and it's almost like what I had to do at a certain point in my personal life when I was going through my divorce, and all the shit that brought was like, look, I don't need these people that are on the fence, that are, you know, going to my ex-husband's house and kissing his ass and telling him everywhere I went that day, and then coming to me and, well, how you doing? And, you know, fuck that. if you're not with me, you're against me. And that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting now. And I tell you, I've honestly not had this feeling in probably over 5 years. But that's where I'm at. So it is what it is. And you'll know, and believe me, you will know if you are one of those people that are bothering me, because I will let you know, and I will try to be nice about it, but I'm not going to put up with that shit. I'm not going to put up with that shit, because I know how that goes. Because it worked the same way it did in this shit that it did before. And I refuse to play into that bullshit. So that is where I'm at. Let's end on a good note. Does anybody have a funny story or anything to lighten this shit up a little bit? Because I don't want to be freaking Debbie Downer all the time, because I'm not Debbie Downer. I'm like, typically, I'm a pretty funny person, but lately I'm just like, ugh, I'm not finding that spot, other than when I'm at work, because the people I work with, I know you guys would love these guys. They they are like the best people, and I'm mature. And I haven't worked with that many people. I shouldn't say that, because I've had long-term positions, but the conversations and the office environment where I work is worth more than, it's priceless. It really is. Do I make as much money as I want to or probably deserve to? No. But I'm okay with that, because I know even when I feel like shit, when I don't want to be there, if I can get myself there, within 5 minutes, I will have a smile on my face. I'll be laughing about something, and I'll be with people that we just gel. And that is better than going to an office and dreading it and being in tears on your way there, because when you get there, these are the most greedy, self-centered fucking assholes you've ever met in your life. They would walk over your dead body to get to their fucking phone and answer it to get a call or get a sale, shit like that. Even though I might have been making more money, screw that. I am so happy where I'm at employment wise, as far as the mental aspect of it. It's just, some days I just sit there and I'm so lucky to be able to work with the people that I work with and have the relationships with the people that I have at work. Because honestly, I spend 40 or more hours a week with these people. And when you don't like those people that you're spending that much time with, that really sucks. That really sucks. So I'm not sure what my point was there, but other than I laugh my butt off almost every day at work. Every day. I laugh my ass off at work with these people, and we get our jobs done, but we have a good time doing it. And we're kind of sequestered away back in the back, so we have a lot more anonymity back there, which helps too. So, all right, guys. I don't know. I think that's all I have, and you know that I appreciate everyone that comes on my lives. I know that I probably ramble, because lately they've just been impromptu, like I need to talk about this, get this stuff off my chest type of thing. So they're not very polished. It's allergy season, and I am tired as shit. But I couldn't go the rest of the night without just getting this out there. Make up your own mind. You guys know how I feel, but obviously look at it, make up your own mind. But typically, I think you will always know where I'm at and where I'm at with people, where I'm at with the investigation. Hopefully, you know, I'm pretty straightforward in that regard. And just because that's who I am, and I never try to hurt anybody intentionally. And if I do hurt somebody, I apologize, unless I mean to. Like, you know, I mean, if you're going to lie and pull shit like that, probably don't want to do that with me, because it's not pretty when I get there. But anyway, I'm just rambling. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to do an SSWY. Hell no. Nope. All right, but TB, thank you, KL Farmers. Oh, hold on. Is Soul Surfer still in here? Or did he leave? Did he leave me? Man. Oh, yes, Pastor Mo, I heard you saying that you are going to be a grandma to twins. Congratulations. I am a mother of twins. I had twins, a boy and a girl, and they will be 25 in December. So, but being a grandma to twins is going to be awesome. Being the mom of twins is awesome too. Totally awesome, but yeah. I can remember thinking I will never, ever get another full night's sleep in my life. But we got through that first year, and then it wasn't that bad. But twins are so fun, because I can remember when mine were little, and just like they have their own language and the way they communicate. Like we were like, what are they talking about? Some crazy ass language. And Jade would say something to Cole, and he'd be like, oh, okay, and go do something. And we're like, what? You know, they understood each other. And so that dynamic was really amazing to watch. I don't think they were as close when they were little, growing up, being boy and girl, as maybe they would have been if they were the same gender. I don't know. I don't know how that would have worked, but at a certain point, when they got a little bit more mature, then they did become really close. And then when my son went into the Navy, my daughter had a super hard time just being away from him so long. You know, a 2-year stretch at a time really, really was hard on her. But we participated in a twin study that I don't think it was I don't think it was U of M. I think it was MSU. It was one of the two, U of M or MSU, did. So they would send me a questionnaire. I think they sent me, maybe 3 packets throughout the twins, you know, between ages, say 5 to 18, and just like questionnaires that I would fill out and send back. And so because they use that research in a lot of things, they use what they learned from twins in a lot of different fields. So it's super, super cool. So congratulations, and I'm so happy for you, Pastor Mo. Lisa Diesel had twins, and now your daughter's having twins. Wow. Yeah, twins are something else. And I know there are people, and this used to just kind of grind me when people were like, oh yeah, well, I had my kids, you know, I had kids like 11 months apart or something. It was just like having twins. I'm thinking, no, honey, it's not just like having twins. You don't know what's like having twins until you have twins, okay? So don't tell me anything but having twins is like having twins, because it's not. It's just not. So I don't know if anybody else has had that experience, but I would just try to be like, okay, smile politely and bite your tongue, because I'd be like, I want to throat punch you right now. But so anyway, that's my deal today. I will leave the chat up for a few, because I might jump in for a bit, because I totally missed it. Bums me out that Soul Surfer left. Fine, I guess you won't get a wrench now. See, you'll leave me. Meh. Snooze, you lose, bud. So, all right, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. And when you hear from me again, we will be talking about a different subject. Hopefully. I'm pretty firm on that. Pretty firm on that. I'm not going to say 100%, but all right. We're going to stop this.